Bette Davis, the name that the entire film world bows in respect. A woman with deep eyes, a sharp voice, and a gaze that can penetrate any role. She was born on April 5th, 1908, in Lowell, Massachusetts, USA. A child growing up in a time when women were rarely given opportunities in the arts. But from the beginning, Bette was different. After her parents' divorce, she moved with her mother and younger sister to New York, where her dream of the stage began to take shape. While many people shy away from the spotlight, Bette longed to stand in it, to tell human stories with all her emotions and heart. She started her career on Broadway before entering Hollywood in the early 1930s. Bette Davis was not initially considered a movie beauty, but it was her eyes, her voice, and her strong aura that made her irreplaceable. Each of Bette's roles was a strong blow to the standards of women at that time. Not weak, not dependent, but full of personality, intelligence, and courage. In 1935, her role in Dangerous earned her her first Oscar. And just a few years later, she continued to assert her position with Jezebel, taking home a second Golden Statue. Bette Davis became a symbol of Hollywood's golden age, a woman who dared to fight for her rights, daring to rebel against the strict system of the film industry. Over the course of a career that lasted more than half a century, she appeared in more than 100 films, from All About Eve to Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Each role is a mark, not only of talent, but also of the soul of an artist who dares to love, to hate, to live truthfully. She is not just an actress. She is the soul of the art of acting. However, behind that halo is a woman with many wounds. Broken marriages, battles against old age and illness, and the loneliness of a legend who always has to prove that she is still strong enough. Bette Davis once said, "Hollywood always wants young women. But I don't need their pity, I need respect." On October 6, 1989, in Paris, Bette Davis breathed her last at the age of 81, after a long battle with breast cancer. The news silenced the entire film world. A legend who once lit up the screen with her fiery gaze has now closed her eyes forever. But her legacy will never fade. Bette Davis's name is inscribed on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Her films are still shown every year and are used as classics by film students and young actors to learn from. Madonna, Kim Carnes, and many artists of later generations have mentioned Bette Davis as an indelible icon. The song Bette Davis Eyes, released in 1981, is like a sweet tribute, making the whole world remember those eyes, that look, and that soul. To the audience, Bette Davis is not just a star. She is a symbol of strength, of pride, and of an artist who dares to live her life for art. People still say, when Bette Davis enters a frame, everything around disappears. And indeed, she never disappeared. She simply became the light of the cinema, forever illuminating those who love cinema. Today, when people mention the name Bette Davis, they not only remember a legend, but also a person who lived true to herself, to art, and to her time. A fire that once burned, and still burns, in the hearts of millions of cinema lovers around the world.